Okay, crafters, we're back, and I got a lot to do in this video and a lot of painting and stuff. I've made my little palette here. I like to use these plastic lids as a palette, and we're going to try to paint everything. But first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a grill for the front of this fireplace. And we're going to paint it brushed bronze, which I have here on my palette. And how you do that is, I can't take full credit. I saw something like this on another site. How you take these hair curlers and you cut them with your scissors to make like like old grill work or whatever. There's a lot of uses you can use with these hair rollers. So and you just cut it like this. We're going to use this to make a kind of a front grill to hold the, and which I've cut off. See the little piece, and so what we're going to do is we're going to cut this piece off in half. We want it to stretch it across our front of our fireplace to make a grill. And so to make it work, we're going to cut off some of the section here. There we go. And see, that's going to go in front of the coals in the fireplace. Can you see it? It's kind of hard because I'm working with all this black material. But we're going to fix that up because we're going to paint this bronze. This piece here, and we're going to let it dry. I have this brushed bronze here. And I'm just going to give it a once over with my brush and set it aside and let it dry. And we will move on to the next stage. Yes, I do get paint all over me when I craft. Most of the time it's because I'm trying to get something done on the video, and I don't want to stretch the video out, so I kind of rush things when I'm holding it. It's easier just to hold on to it and paint it and get the paint on you than it is to spend all that time moving it around. And all right, there's the grill. We're going to put that off to the side and let that dry. I'll put my brush in the water. What we're going to do now, I'm going to try to hurry this through. We'll put the scissors off to the side. We're going to paint the fireplace. And I'm going to give it a brush, a light brushing with the light brushing with the granite gray. Kind of my go-to color for this. I have set aside a wash, which is a black and Mod Podge mix, which everybody's using nowadays from Black Magic Craft videos. It makes a nice wash. And here I am just giving this a once over. We're going to paint this real quick so we can move on. A once over with the granite gray. My grill is drying, and then while that's drying, we're going to work on the rest of this piece. Put the grill on last, and it should be done. I'm just going to paint this in a real big hurry so we don't waste time. The video I would take, if I wasn't shooting the video, I'd take a lot more time with this, but I am here just to inspire you to do your own stuff. And okay, that's a once over with the granite gray. I like a little bit more texture than that with my stonework, so a little more color. So I'm just going to add a little bit of this tacky brown. I mean, it's khaki brown, not tacky brown, khaki brown. And I'm just going to kind of just blend it in a little bit. So it's just not all one color. Okay. So on the top here. If it blends in with the gray already put down, that's all right. I like to use those lids for my palettes. They're lids off, I want to Pringle cans and everything. And all right, just to move things along. Okay, and I'll wash out that brush. Kind of hard to see, but it's kind of like where we're going with it here. And what I'm going to do now, I get my napkins. I'm going to give it a light wash, and with my mixture blacken. If it I really enjoy doing this, by the way. Like I said, I am not the best painter in the world, so I use a lot of washes to help me out with my painting. Anyhow, there we go. That's some of it. Get a little more. And for some reason, I like to put a wash down and then mute it with kind of the napkin a bit. So I'm sure a lot of you can come up with a whole lot of different ways of painting this. And I'm just doing this real quick for the video. So we can move on because I have some other exciting projects I want to show you. Oh, the trash truck returned. It's all right. We'll live with it. I should not film on trash day, people. See, I keep the bloopers in here, so it's all one big blooper. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. For we're gonna let that dry. All right. I think we're going to try wrapping this thing up on this video. Okay, the next thing we're going to do. This is dried up pretty quick, pretty good. This is our insert that's going to go in and make the fire. Well, we want to make the fire. So I have got a little red, a little yellow, a little orange on my palette there. My little mini palette. My bronze piece is drying. So we're going to go with yellow. And I'm going to see if I can focus that just a little bit better here. Anyhow, we're going to go with, there we go. Where the fire is at, we're going to put a base of yellow. Where the fire is at. And then we're going to, let's see here. There you go. It's a little better. Focus. I'm putting a little yellow down on it. Put a little orange next. Blend it in with the yellow that's already down. And I'm going to finish it off with some red. Just blending them a little bit kind of brings the colors out around to make some fire. All right, that's not the best, but it's not the worst, so we're going to go with it just for the video. If I had more time, I could spend time. But you get the idea of it. All right, and we're letting that dry for a little bit. This is coming out pretty good. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is, I know that's wet, but I don't think I can pull this off. Just so we can wrap this video up and show what it looks like on the game table. We're going to put some glue in here. We're going to glue this insert in. Is there some glue? We're going to put this in there and force it down in there. Oh yeah, it's just coming out, people. I can always touch up the fire. There we go. There we go. And for the coup de grace, and I think it's dry enough for this, we're going to put the grill in there. I want to put a little glue on each end. And I'm going to put the grill in front of the coals. Hold it down until it stays. Just hold it in place till it stays. But you can see, at least you get an idea. It's not the best, but at least you get an idea of how you can make a fireplace out of this. And like I said, I craft better when I'm not on the video, but here we go. Here is your fireplace, crafted and ready to play. And what we'll do now is I'm going to show you what it looks like on the game table, and we'll cut to that video. See you on the flip side. Bye for now.